Hi everybody. I decided to pop in early. I gotta do some stuff on my laptop real quick. So be right back. Hi, how are you guys doing today? Um I know I have not been on here for a minute, and um how y'all guys doing? What's going on? How you how are you dealing with this being quarantined at home? Um with me, um I've had a lot of doctor's appointments, so and they were mandatory, so I've had to actually go out in it. And I'm in California, guys, and it's crazy. You know, I'm beginning to look at things like this. If they're angry, people are scared. If they're hoarding, as what they're doing here, they're scared. Um, People got attitude, they're scared. So there is a lot of people out here, especially where I'm at, running scared. Um, I'm pretty much coming from California from my bedroom because me and my son had to split the house. So he's in the living room on the gaming console with his friends while I'm here in my bedroom live with you guys. Um, I wanted to pretty much talk to you guys today about how to stay calm during this time. And basically, first of all, number one, you got to go back to basics. And basics is breathing. I mean, really honestly, breathing. You have to breathe. You have to think before you react. And guys, I've had several situations while being out and about during this whole COVID-19 mess that has happened to me. Now, for those are new to the group, I would like to say welcome. And um, when this stuff start happening and people start hoarding toilet paper, and I decided to go to Target to get some paper during the senior and disabled. For you guys that are not familiar, I have injuries that I have to walk with assistance with a cane right now until I can get my back straightened out. And so I went to a Target, and being in OC, the area is dominantly Asian and then Caucasian, Hispanic, and then also African American, Pacific Islander. That's pretty much the composition of the area far as people are concerned. And so I know I can probably look a certain way, especially by my eyes. And so I went to hobble up to the door when they're getting ready to open up the doors because I was like, look, I just want to pack a toilet paper. I want to pack a paper towels. And I want to get all this over with, right? Well, I walked up to the door and I was stopped saying I need to get to the back of the line. And when, people assume without really fully looking at you, it can be bad. And of course, it was early in the morning for me, and I wasn't for the bullshit. I was half asleep, and I yelled at the guy. I said, "Don't you see I'm walking with the cane?" And so basically, I told him, this is crazy. This is crazy, and this is ridiculous. I get in, there is another line for paper towels and toilet paper and wipes. And I get what I get, and I get out of there. But I wasn't going to leave it alone because I felt discriminated against. I felt that I didn't receive any customer service. And right now, you have to be kind to yourself and you have to be kind to others. And so when I did that, I advocated for myself. Also, you need to advocate for yourself. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. So I talked to the manager, one manager. She didn't help. She made excuses. I called Target Corporate. They sent it over to the director. The director told me there was no excuse for that to happen. And he profusely apologized. And he was like, you know what? You need anything, send me an email. If we got it, we'll put it aside to you. And that's how things should happen. That was great of him to even do that, for me. So, another instance. Yesterday, went to the grocery store. Guys, I'm used to having my stuff delivered. I'm not trying to go out there in that craziness. I go to the grocery store. I'm at the deli section. This woman said, "Oh, I'm standing here." And I was like, "Oh, can I look? I think I have the right to look, right? I'm not skipping you." I get it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. I said, she's just scared. Scared somebody's going to cough on her. And I said, let me go. And I'm standing in this line, and it's funny that the store had 2 lines open. And I said to myself, please let somebody open up another line. Next thing you know, this lady said, "Hey, come on over here. I can help you." And we're laughing, and I'm telling her what happened, and we're laughing. She's like, people just need to chill. And I was like, absolutely. They need to chill. So, with that said, people, just chill. I know you are not used to being in the house. You're probably out work. Some of you guys may have gotten laid off. Some of you guys may have lost your jobs. And you know what? It's okay. It may not look okay right now, but it's okay. And, I feel that what people should do is, take time out for yourself. Do some self-care things like pour a foot bath. I mean, that's one of the most relaxing things ever. If you just take I don't care, a pot, a bucket, whatever you want, 2 buckets, pour some hot water, some salt in there, some essential oils, and stick your feet in there and just let your feet soak. Oh my God, that is so freaking relaxing. Write down some goals, plan for the future. I know there's a lot of small businesses that are hurting, and I'm really about to get into that too. A lot of small businesses are hurting right now, and some of you guys may work from home and may have taken a hit. Don't sweat the small stuff. I mean, don't sweat it at all. And like I said, I'm gonna go into that in a minute. I mean, you could get out and walk. Get out there and walk or get some vitamin D. What I do is, I don't know if you see behind me, my patio. I've been going out there when I can, when it's not raining. Of course, I've been able to go out because I had doctor's appointments, and I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story too about doctor's appointment. so, so do some things like that, and as far as business wise, if I know a lot of people have been asking about this SBA Disaster Funding. Guys, I'm going to be real with you. I actually have the 880 page copy of the stimulus package. Yes, I have the PDF of it, the final one that Trump signed off on. I have a copy of that. That's a lot of shit. I was like, okay, guys, y'all can't. I mean, we got all these people that represent the states, but I was like, who in the hell physically writes this shit? I was still trying to sift through to see if I can get some talking points and stuff like that off of the package, and I have the applications for the SBA, and let me explain something to you about this disaster money. I'm going to tell you now, the federal government is just not going to give any money away. They are not. They are not going to give any money away. You're going to have to jump through hoops. And so, guys, a lot of you all know me as a law of attraction mindset coach. But I'm resourceful as hell in seeking out funding and getting money to people and resources. And so I have actually opened a division that I didn't even think it was even possible for me to do, is by helping people do funding and get funding for their small businesses. But the thing is, and the key is, you have to have your business formation set up so it can be funded. And with the SBA, you got to be in 3 years in business. They're looking at your personal income. They're looking at your credit. They're looking at if you got collateral. Yes, the interest rate is 3.75% on those loans, but it's going to be jumping through some hoops to get that money. They also have the application for the home and sole proprietor SBA loans. Same thing. They're still asking for financials. They're looking at your tax returns. They're looking at what you got in the bank. They're looking at what collateral you have. So they're not gonna give you any just free money besides that $1,200, and that $1,200 is one time. Also, I wanted to bring up, if you're in some really severely hit areas, you need to reach out to either your mayor. Fuck either. You need to reach out to your mayor, your councilman, your senator, your congressperson, and advocate for yourself and tell them what's going on. A closed mouth don't get fed. It just doesn't. And I'm going to tell you a situation, how it's happened for me. Well, I've taken a serious hit. I'm not going to lie. I'm okay, but I've taken a serious hit. And it couldn't have happened at a time where I was setting up my new business entity, because I was working as a sole proprietor, but I already knew that I needed to get my entity set up so I could get some really tax benefits, and I could separate my personal from my business credit, because you really don't want to commingle the two. So anyway, when all this mess hit, my apartment community out here was trying to raise my rent $150. Now, I'm going on my third or fourth lease, and they're trying to raise my rent $150. And I was like, y'all are crazy. I was like, no, this is not happening. Not today. I'm not paying. I was like, I already paid $2,000 a month. No, I'm not going up to 2165. No, it's not happening. And I already made that decision in my mind. That's just not happening. So there's like, oh, we reduced $30. I don't care. I am not in a position to make a decision right now. That's what I said. So I reached out to the mayor of Irvine. I reached out to Katie Porter, which is a House of Representatives out here. I reached out to the landlord as well. I went above their head, and let me tell you, hi Jane. Let me tell you what happened. So I reached out to everybody because, like I said, we're hit bad out here. People are losing jobs left and right. And I told them my situation. I said, my landlord is trying to raise my rent over $150. Could I afford it? Yeah, absolutely. But I wasn't paying it. No. You need to really leverage. My light just went out. My computer just went off. That's why my light is out. You really have to leverage everything here. Ooh, that's bright. God damn. Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. I'm up here playing with this light here. I said, and it just fell. It's going to remain on the floor. But anyway, after explaining to them what was going on, they came back to me yesterday saying, okay, we're going to renew your lease at the current rate. I was like, sounds better. Yeah, I can do that. I was like, this is crazy. I mean, people are suffering out here and you trying to make money. And then there was like, oh, we have a rental payment program. They call it Rent Assist. So this is what my landlord's doing. My landlord owns over 60,000 units out here. Okay, 60,000. Oh, they making money hand over foot. And they also have retail division. And what they're doing for the retail division is they're delaying their lease payments for 90 days. But for the renters, they are letting us pay half the rent for April and May. And then we have to turn around, pay it back within 6 months. Basically adding on to our current rent to pay that back. And I'm like, how can you even determine that? You don't know when this is going to end. Guys, this is bothering me. So I'm going to bend down and get this light. Because I was like, I hope I don't set my carpet on fire. Hold up. Okay. So if you have an issue in your state, definitely reach out. Also, if you have like next door, go on next door, because I tell you, our neighbors out here, I tell you, they are they're gonna keep you informed of what's going on. I mean, it's getting to the point where people are breaking in cars, dogs are running loose. Believe me, they're gonna you will know what's happening out here. But yeah, reach out to the powers that be so you can get some assistance and plead your case, because this is the time to leverage this COVID-19 situation. You must leverage it. I'm serious. You need to really leverage this. This is an opportunity. This is not something you need to be upset and scared and fretful. Yeah, it's uncertain, but if you have the faith, and what they say, have the faith of a mustard seed, you can actually turn things around for yourself, and miracles can happen. And I tell you, it's once I kind of regrouped from being in the vibration of everybody else, especially being out there with all these crazy people that are straight tripping. I just, you just have to kind of be above that lower vibration that's going on in your environment, around in your neighborhood and whatever, because people they're scared. They're running scared. They're being freaking assholes. And you know what? So what? Let them be an asshole. As long as you're not going to be an asshole along with them, you're fine. I mean, everything is going to be okay. I told people, hey, if you got that business idea, turn at something, create something. This is the time to create. It's not the time to sit up there and say, woe is me, I've lost my job, I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, it's something to put things in motion. And that's what I did. I was like, screw this. As soon as my Secretary of State is gonna come through, which California takes a long time, I started creating my business website. Came up. So if you guys need help with business formation, obtaining business credit, getting your business funded, I can help you with that. I have so many resources, it is crazy. You don't have to go through the disaster loans to get the money that you need. You don't have to use your personal credit to get the money that you need for your business. So if you need that help, definitely DM me. And also I will put the website in the comments below after I'm done on the video. But let me tell you a story at the doctor's office. So I was at the doctor's office, and guys, Tuesday I had to have 6 injections. I was in so much pain. I was having headaches. That's another reason why I have not been on here. I was waking up with headaches, and I was going to sleep with a headache. And so I had to have 2 trigger injections to the back of my head. Guys, not fun. Not fun at all. I mean, literally after they did injections, I was literally bleeding. It was crazy. I had never seen so much blood come from my scalp. And I scratched my scalp to the blood is bled before. And then I had 4 injections in my back, which of course that shit didn't help. So I'm in there in waiting room, and I sneeze, guys. I mean, I've been battling allergies. I sneeze. People jumped up. I was like, oh, come on. I said, I have allergies. I don't have the coronavirus. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, come on, people. I am perfectly fine. If I wasn't, I would not be in this office. So, like I said again, just chill and, create something, do something, reinvent something, cook something good. Guys, I bought an air fryer. Oh my God, I've been using that thing to death. I think that's like the best purchase I've ever made. I am going to attempt to make salmon. I'm going to do rosemary salmon in my air fryer tonight. That's how I'm just getting creative. And me and my son kind of got into it. They said, we've never been in this apartment together at the same time, quarantined so long. So we've been kind of like at each other's throat. But we worked it out because I was at the point where he's sitting here playing games. It's dusty as hell in this apartment. He won't do nothing. It looked like a pigsty. And I was like, look, we're going to clean. This shit's serious. And so now we have a system whereas if we use a dish, we basically kind of do a light washing of the dish with soap and a little bleach. We constantly wipe down the counters. And then when we empty the dishwasher, we put them in, we could just do a light washing over them because we kind of basically wash the dishes when we were, rinsing them out. We didn't clean them good, but we cleaned them enough where there's no residue or food or anything like that. So that's one tip we've done. Like I said, we constantly wipe surfaces. What I started doing, like when I go to a grocery store, I don't get the plastic bags. I just have them put in the basket, and then I have the bags in my car, and I just bag my stuff in the car. But guys, I mean, there is so much to do. You have time to do things that you've never done. and it's great. You have to look at it as great. Like, I'm reading a new book. Well, actually reading kind of like two, three books at one time. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure it out. I even ordered some Uno cards. Hopefully, I was gonna get me and my son to play Uno, but my son said he's not going near the cards uh, because he thinks I cheat. But I don't cheat in the game. I've been playing that game since I was a kid. So, you know, just take this time to really, focus on you and center yourself and breathe and do the things that you never thought you could do or things that you want to do. And I know I said it was just going to be an hour, but I actually am behind on production for YouTube. So I'm probably going to go and do that. And and basically see if whatever else I can get caught up on as well. And I think do I have a call tonight? I have a call tonight because I've actually, for me setting up my business development business. I've actually gotten a lot of inquiries from it. It's been this. I have to say, I hate this. I don't even hate to say it. To say it, it's been amazing. It's been freaking amazing. I'm actually helping people get the money that they need so they can navigate through the troubled waters right now. So I'm gonna go ahead on and end this here. It was nice being on here and everything, and catch me on YouTube, and I will try to pop in and out of the group. I mean, I'm always posting, and but yeah, I hope you guys are able to, navigate. If you guys want me to get back on here again, I will, and I'll see you soon. Bye.